take me up to heaven. Yeah, she got me reaching still. Nothing to stop me falling. Who knew that looks could kill? I don't wonder why I'm breathing heavy, like the weight of it's on my chest. On my chest, cause it ain't no lie, I need it more than any metaphor could express. If looks can't kill, maybe I'll die tomorrow, but I'll be reaching still, cause it's a feeling I can't let go. If looks can't kill,
Well, very good morning. Today we're out on Blackbird, which is a boat you would have seen a lot more last year. Well, previous year actually, early 2022 onwards. Boat been out of the water a lot. It's back in the water now with a nice new engine on it. And I said to Neil today, I said it's looking very, very nice. We both agreed that it'd be nice to get back on the water. Plan for today is we're gonna do a lot of drifting with lures, a lot of sort of reefy stuff, maybe a wreck or two, and later on, sort of midday onwards, we are going to try and get might be on the bottom. Oh no, she's come off, that's good. Gonna try and get some conger eels later. We're gonna go and anchor a wreck. So first part of the morning, first part of the day, first part of this video is basically going to be luring and just see what we can get, hoping for some sort of pollock, cob, bass, that sort of thing. I'll run through the setups and everything later on, but for now, let's see what we can get. Right, so we've done our first drift. I had one knock and that was about it, but we did see some fish showing sort of mid-water, so just going to run the sabikis over it this time on our next drift, just to see what they are. If they're herring, mackerel, bit of fresh bait for later, won't go amiss. Very small, neap tide today, very, very small tides. So we might struggle with lures because the fish tend to like a little bit of tide. But we're going to go and reset our drift and we're going to go and give it another run and see what happens. So we've done a few drifts on that little area there. No real knocks, no real fish. As I said, very small tide, no tide movement now. So we're just going to go and try somewhere which is a little bit more rough ground. And I'm going to try some of those baited feathers and also try the sort of lure setup as well. Also got some slow pitch jigs from Vans. Again, I will tag their link in below for the slow pitch jigs. I had a bit of luck on them on the bass last week, so I might give them a go. Because over slack water, slow pitch jigs should be quite good. But fishing today for me is look at the beautiful calm conditions. It's very secondary, but we've got to get some fish in the boat. Maybe fish. I think we might have a fish on here, just on the baited feathers this time. I'd say slack waters, I always put baited feathers down on sabikis. Probably just a pouting, but because we're conger fishing later. Oh no, he got caught up in my blooming, got a bit of a tangle here. We'll sort that out. There was a bite and the fish has obviously taken it into my line. We'll sort it out, but yeah, we'll try and get some pouting or some mixed bits. Oh, we've had to graph for those fish. Cool. We saw loads on the finder. I'm just hoping it's not popped off. Loads on the finder. And I just thought, let me just bounce these feathers in between. Now we've still got something on. And finally, we've got some fish. Oh, it's a pouting. But there we go. It's nothing exciting, but we were wondering what they were. They can't just be pouting down there, but so we're still waiting for that tide. It's a very, very small tide today, so it's going to take us a long time really to properly get fishing today. But we've saved the blank with a little pouting. We won't be blanking today. We're going to go and stick our anchor in. You know, we'll give it an hour and a half with lures on the ebb, and then we're going to go and stick our anchor in on a wreck. So I'm going to keep that one for bait because fresh pouting does really well. Moving off. John's over there. We've got Manx Bale charter, skippered by John. Very excellent skipper. Really, really knowledgeable. Does a lot with the England team. Very, very good on mini species and just catching different stuff. And he's yeah, he's out there to that now. Got quite a few anglers on board, and he's just moving marks. So I'll keep an eye on him. Right, I'm going to keep trying to pick up something, and then when the tide turns a little bit, I'm going to go onto that shad lure setup. So just try and get a pollock from the species hunt, and then we'll try and get a conger later on. Another little bite, probably just pouting, but just having a coffee. Always the way, you have a coffee, or you have, oh, I think we missed it, but yeah, if you have a sandwich, coffee, crisps, anything when you're doing something, just chatting away, normally you get a bite. But I'm going to wind him in and check. I'm really just fishing for a bit of anything, really. I don't care what I get at the moment. Oh no, we have got a little fish on. Another little pouting, look. We're just looking at Navionics just to see what wreck we're going to anchor. I had a little idea yesterday, so we've perfect tide to anchor on today. Lovely small tide, another little pouting, perfect conger bait. But yeah, we'll fish this for, as I say, about the first hour of the ebb. See if we can pick up some fish on the lures. If we can't, then we'll go straight to this wreck and we'll go and sit there all day and see if we can catch some fish. Well, another fish, probably just a pouting, but it feels probably a little bit bigger. Might be just a couple of them. We've got a tiny little bit of tide now, and as I said, as soon as you get that little bit of tide, fish come onto the feed. That's why it's just worth persevering. It's only another pouting, but said we're using them for bait, so I don't mind getting them at the moment. And then hopefully, once we get a bit of proper tide, I can go back to the lures and actually catch some nice. Try and get a pollock for this species hunt. I'd like one of those, but I'm just hoping at the moment I might pick up something else, like a gurnard or something like that. Send that bit down there and keep getting those.
Okay then, Muddy, bye.
That's a slightly
Bye.
better. That's a slightly better fish. I'll be very surprised if that's a pouting. That's had a few dives, a few little rut knocks. I reckon mackerel. What's he going to be? Yeah. Ah, scad, yeah. New species, fantastic, excellent. New species for the hunt. A little scad. Very, very pleased with that. I said today if I could get 3, I'd be well happy. So I'd be out of shot there. Yeah, little scad.
Oh, lovely.
Little horse mackerel they call these. A little scad. Very, very pretty fish. Very, very, very good bass baits because they're hardier than mackerel. So when the bass hit them for a live bait, they don't die straight away. So if you can get those for bass, for live bait, they're excellent. I'm just going to go and get my card out for that. Oh, I'm pleased with that, Neil.
Yeah.
So I think I've got a tiny little, I think it's a little paw cod. Just there, look, a little paw cod. So I'm just going to species hunt that, and then I'll check it later because it might just be a tiny pouting, but I'm pretty sure that's a paw cod. Feathers again, I'm sort of got 2 rods on the go here. I've got feathers just off the bottom, and I've got my lure set up as well. It's only a big pouting. Put up a good bite though, blooming neck. Oh, come on, Mr. Pout, there he is. Yeah, I've just got my baited feathers and lures, baited feathers and a bit of mackerel on the bottom, and then I've got my candy cane lure that I'm playing with on the other rod. But yeah, another little pouting for our conger baits later. Sometimes having 2 rods is a bad thing, but if you can manage them, then it's not too bad. Well, the wonderful weird world of sea fishing. Just put me shad down, hit the bottom, it went tap 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 like a fish, and it was cut off up the braid mid. Very, very weird. I think possibly what's happened is Taupe's gone through it and bitten through it, or it could be something bigger. Who knows? We will never know. But we weren't on mega ground, so I don't know how it's happened, but it is what it is. So now we're just using a 3-way swivel with a shad instead of a boom, because to be honest, I think it'll work the same. So tide's picking up a little bit now. Oh, still snagged down there. So yeah, got to start paying attention now and working hard to try and get the fish. Yes, there we go, Neil. Right, Neil's into a fish. We've just got the tide now. And yeah, we're into something decent. He's had a few little runs, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Got that net ready to grab him. Oh, there's fish bleeping on the finder. Oh, this could be good. Love sea fishing. You just never know what it's going to be. It's going to be a bass, cod, or a pollock. I reckon a pollock. I can see him. Oh, nice pollock.
Nice.
Very nice pollock, mate. Well done. chuffed. Look at, oh, nice one. Well done, bud.
Lovely.
Put it there. Yes, well done, mate.
Cheers.
I'm gonna get straight down there. Look at that. Lovely fish, mate. Well done. Look at that. Lovely, beautiful pollock. About 4 or 5 pounds. Excellent fish. Well done, matey. Fish on, guys. Fish on.
I'll leave mine out.
This was on the drop. Oh, it's not. It's a pollock. It's excellent. Yes. Yes. Get in. Well done. Oh, sorry, we missed a little fight there. A bit of a surprise, to be honest. It's come out of nowhere. Just came out of nowhere. Only a little one, so we'll put this one back. But I'll just show you. That's another species for the day, so I'm very, very pleased with that. There you go. Another, just a little pollock. My first one of the year, so I'm going to get that pictured. Actually, it's not my first one of the year. Actually, that is an absolute lie. It's the first one for the comp, and that was on the way down, Neil. There you go, little pollock. Get a little photo, get her back, and try again for a bigger one. Right, so the conger in. We anchored it perfectly. It was absolutely perfect, but nothing on there. Tide was a bit more than we thought as well. We had to use about a pound weight to get down. So now we're just going to go and finish off the day doing a little bit of luring. Just seeing what we can get. My friend Ben on Amputee Angler YouTube, he's had a few bass on the ledges, so that's good to hear. We might be heading there tomorrow, might be doing a bit of wrecking tomorrow morning, we'll see. But we're going to go and throw some more lures out, see what we can get. Right, we're into a very nice fish here. Just said to Neil, let's just try a little bit nearer in. Very, very nice fish. I'm constantly winding, keeping up the pressure. Oh, Neil! Look at that, yes. Nice codling.
Lovely,
yes.
Lovely.
Oh, I've had a lot of codling around here. That's not a bad fish, Neil. Yeah, Neil, yes, get in there. Don't know what bit you caught on camera for the fighting, so I apologise if you didn't get too much, but excellent. There you go, that's the third cod of the year. A nice bit of dinner as well. Taken on a rhubarb and custard sidewinder, which was absolutely annihilated, as you can see in there. Lovely, very, very pleased with that one. Absolutely annihilated it. Very, very pleased with that. We're just to say, it was a bit tricky. We needed to get a couple more fish, and I said, let's just try in here. Also, I'm not going to say where the mark is because that would be unfair on people who fish it, and also I don't want to give it out. Yeah, it's my little mark where I've had a few nice codling, and there we go. Nice little cod. He's obviously been bitten there, look, by a conger or something. Very happy with that. I'm going to get my lure back down and try again. Well, I'm going to have to really apologise there, guys. I had a few little tap on the retrieve, and I thought it had come off, but look, another little pollock. Pollock number 2 for the day. Turning out to be quite a good drift, this one. 2 fish on the drift. Just on those. Look at that, absolutely annihilates those sidewinders. Look, you can see that there, just sticking out of its mouth. Try and unhook him carefully. That's there. Oh, here we go then. Here we go, Neil. There you go. Throw him back. Yeah, he's gone back all right. A little bit of blub, but it is what it is. It was into a fish. Don't know if it's a big one or just get mine up a little bit so I can come out. Oh, I had a tap there as well. Bloody hell. What's in that, Neil?
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah, pollock.
Oh, pollock.
Yeah, lovely. Well done, mate. Well done, matey. There you go. Oh, he's going crazy, isn't he? Might have caught your back more. That's Neil's pollock. Just a little one. There's a lot of mark. Mum, look at the markings on the finder. Let's get down there, Neil. The markings on the finder are mental. Absolutely mental. Yeah, I think we're going to get some fish on this drop, Neil. God, we've got to get fish on this drop. You should see the finder. You should see the finder. There's arches and there's... Oh, that's the best bit of fish I've seen on the finder all day. Oh, right, here you go. We've got to drop back down again. Try again. I think we might have found a little bit of patchy ground which actually holds a few fish on. Oh, problem is when it gets exciting like that, sometimes you can speed up your retrieval too much. So you've got to just stay in the game, you know, pretend it's not there almost. But my goodness, that was a lot of fish feeding there, a lot of fish feeding. Into another fish. Another nice pollock. Oh yes, not a massive one, but a nice fish. That's all right, mate. There you go. Whoa, yeah, you keep fishing, mate. You keep fishing. Oh, absolutely littered with fish down there. Littered with fish. We'll pop that one back. He ain't big enough for me, and I want to get straight back down there because there's fish everywhere. We spent all day trying to get these, so let's have a little. See if we can get one on camera for you. So we'll drop down, hit the bottom, make sure it's drag set. I normally do 2 bounces and then a slow wind. Boom, little tap there. Normally do about 10 to 12 winds. That'll be enough. Oh, the markings on the finder, guys. Oh, immense. Absolutely immense.
Jake, I'm in.
You're in?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You want to float this one?
Yeah, I'll put it your way. Oh, I'm in as well. I'm in, Neil. Yeah. I'm in as well. Yeah. Whoa, this is a better one. Yeah. This is a better one, Neil.
Right.
Yeah.
Hang on then, I'll bring the...
Oh, it's all right now. I'll get him in.
Yeah.
I'll get him in. Ready? Oh, it's all right. Ready? Oh, yeah. There we go. Another one. Yeah, you keep fishing, mate. Another fish. There we go. They're all not massive, but they're not bad sizes.
That's all right.
Keep it.
Yeah.
You want to keep it? Yeah, we'll keep that one. Lovely.
Mine's coming up.
You got yours?
Yeah.
Excellent. Here we go. Another pollock here. Look, guys. That's Neil's one.
He can go back.
He can go back. It's a little one, that one. Yeah, let's go over. I've never seen pollock like this. Yeah, at this mark ever. So there's going to be some big ones. So I'm going to keep this video recording. The great thing is we're on slack water now, and they're feeding, which means we're staying in the same place. We're only drifting at 0.4. And that was about 12 turns up, so we'll keep turning. Here we go, just gentle. Pretty much, they're everywhere. I'd like to get like a 10-pounder, really. That would be nice. That would be nice to get a big one. Again, gentle wind up. Oh, there was a tap. Keep winding. When it's tapping, just keep winding. Don't stop winding. Just keep. There we go. We're in. We're in. We're in. Yep. There's another fish on. I don't think it's going to be a big one. But oh my God, my rod nearly went in.
Steady.
Oh, he's a bit better.
He's all right, Jake.
He's a bit better. There we go. Straight in. Oh, there we go. Another nice pollock, littered on the bottom. So I'm just going to quickly get down. Let's get big one. Just reran the drift round. They're sitting in one place. Very odd. They're literally sitting in one spot, and all we're doing is just going back round to that one spot. Because you move off it and they're gone. So back down with a new sidewinder as a big fish unfortunately took me into some sort of snag. God knows how, but it did. Still markings on that fine. I have never known, unless I'm in Cornwall, to see pollock like that. They're feeding on something down there. They want it faster or slower, who knows. Must be very preoccupied down there because they haven't tapped my lure yet. There we go, fish on. This could be a nice one. This could be a PB. Yeah, it's coming up. It's coming up. There he is. Woo! Could be a cod. Could be a big codling.
It's codling.
It's a codling. It's a big. Woo! Yes. Sorry guys, the camera was going a bit funny there. Another big codling, and it's got loads of markings on the bottom. Look at that.
Jake.
There we go, Neil.
Well done, boys.
There we go. Another bit of dinner. Oh. See, the tides changed and Neil very expertly put us back on track because he knew it was going a bit patong and he's changed it up. There you go, another beautiful cod ling on a pink sidewinder lure. Nice one, that one. That's coming over for me for dinner. I'm going to get back down there and try again. Boom. I'll show you the setup in a bit. It's just freeway swivel, nice and simple. Few markings on the bottom there, so just a gentle slow wind. That codling was on the retrieve, which is quite unusual. Normally you get them hopping, But that was about 10 turns up, so it obviously chased it and wanted it. So I'm doing about 12-13 winds, and then I'm just dropping back down. It's my 12-13 winds, this is actually a very good reel. And my 12 to 13 winds, it's probably about 25 foot up in the water, so don't have to go too fast because the rate of retrieval on this reel is considerably high. Well, that might have been a bigger fish, you know, it was fighting hard. The pollock go for the diving runs, but the cod, they head shake and they feel heavy. They feel heavy. What I've said before in a lot of my videos is with sea fishing, sometimes the start of the day doesn't always work out how to plan, sometimes the middle doesn't work out to plan, but as long as you persevere and try all the different types of tide and you keep going and you put the effort in, it normally pays off, and it has today. And yeah, Neil's, oh, some markings on there. Yeah, Neil's just say change the drift because of the tide, and straight away we've got a fish. So we're going to keep at this and see what we can do. Well, thank you for watching, it's much appreciated. We've had a cracking day in the end. Persevered, really tried hard. We tried some new marks, which I've caught on last year, and they paid off big time. Really nice pollock, a few keepers in there, a couple of really nice codlin. So happy days. Thank you very much to Neil. Skippering along. Look at that cool boy. Yeah, we're going to go make it 5 o'clock and keep the ladies happy.